Hello everybody and welcome back to Farm Simulator 15. We're going to pick up where we left off on Friday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're planting, as a reminder, we're planting barley on our big field. We're looking to plant some more trees over here in our tree field. Let that guy, let Gractor take that, and we're still waiting on the growth on these second generation trees here, so we'll be speeding up time on that. We've still got the trees, the two trees down here, the one on this end and the one on that end of the road that we got to take care of. But I'm still debating on that in terms of how much time we have on it. I mean, in other words, do I want to let it run for some more time? Okay, and we were cutting trees in through here, so I don't know why that's not recognizing the slow that back down. It's not recognizing the tipper. Let me disconnect. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let me disconnect from the tipper maybe for just a second, and let's try it. Try hooking up again. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and try to see if my doohickey is on. Is it? Oh, get back on it. Okay, there we go. Now it's on. Let's go ahead and see if this will grind up. Let's see. It says we have 31% in. And 62. Okay. Okay, there, it corrected itself. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this line right here, just slightly to the left of this stump, and I'm going to cut the trees in here, and then we're going to leave these trees for now. I'm looking at that fence line right there thinking, in other words, we don't have to use the same lines as we have. Can you cut the fence line off? You know, the map field lines on the map are just a mere suggestion at this point. We could definitely deviate from those as need be. Alright, where am I at? Get back up here by my stump. Got myself all. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to cut everything that's that way for now. And if we decide, we might come back and clear this as well. But we'll see. We shall see. Give me a line. There we go. Gonna cut a few trees in here at a time, and we're gonna try and maximize it, but it might not happen. I mean, maximize the profit from the chips, but we're not going to be too picky about it, because we are going to take out we are going to do every tree in here manually and not sell it like we were doing before. So yeah, that was not going to fall either. Okay, this is one of the good trees, so we'll have to make sure we have plenty of room in the tipper for it. And that one's going to fall, but I want to make sure its trunk hits the ground. Yes, as long as its trunk hits the ground, we're in good shape. Hello. Okay, how can I get lost I'm in a forest, that's why I can get lost. Okay. I was going to say, how can I get lost in here? This tree is in the way. I think I'm going to move it too. Let's take this one out as well. Probably should have tried to follow it a different direction. But we'll see. As long as it doesn't get caught up in a tree, which I was afraid of. Okay, so that means this one's got to go. And we're just going to do our best to drive around the okay, that's not going to work. We'll have to try to take out that tree first and then get the other one. As long as the trunk is laying on the ground, we should. Okay, we're at 62%, so we're going to only get this one. Let me see. Got to turn it on every time it appears. Okay, 92, and that one is still in the air. Okay, let's take a quick look. Looks like this birch is the problem. It's probably not. It's probably that other big one right there. So let's try and get this birch, because we'll use that to fill up the other 8% we need in the tipper. Yeah, that brought it down. Okay, you know what? We might go without it, because I don't think I can get in behind it. Well, I'm going to hit this one right here. I know this is going to be overkill, but let's try this one. Turn it on. There we go. That definitely gave us our 100%. We'll be back for those guys later. And anyway, what I was saying is we're going to probably speed up time in between episodes. In other words, do a one-day advance of time, and then towards the end of the week, like Thursday, or maybe wait till all the way to Friday, we'll go ahead and take out those 2 remaining trees, and we'll go get some more saplings this week and plant some more rows of homegrown trees, if you will. And of course we'll be continuing on harvesting. I know I cut that car off, I saw that. We'll be continuing to harvest the trees on field 23. And if you guys want me to do that a lot on screen, let me know. Or if you think that it's okay to do it off screen, I am going to fully process all of the trees, because I want the money and I want to see how much money we're going to make. Because another reason is because we're getting close to wrapping up this season. We've only got this is episode 42, so we only have 10 more episodes, or 2 weeks to, what am I doing, unloading that, yeah. We only have 2 more weeks for the first season to get over, and we'll start season 2. And in season 2, my goal is to make some money, big time money, because in my year-long Let's Play of 2013, I ended up making 22 million, and we haven't even got close to that yet. I mean, I don't even know if we've broken 1 million, have we? I don't even know. So anyway, that's one of the things that we're going to be doing in season 2. But we want to I want to do something different with that field, with field 23. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet until we get closer to having it cleared, plowed, sized out the way we're going to have it and everything. And then we'll let you in on what I've got planned for it at this point, because at this point my plan is not set in stone in any shape or form, so that plan might change anyway. But I just told you that my next goal is to make a lot of money, and so we're gonna try and do something that's gonna give us max profit, you know. But when you're farming, that's all best guess, you know, best guess. You take all the information you have and you say, okay, this is what we're going to do, and you try to make your best guess in terms of what should we plant, what is going to give us the best yield, etc., etc. And, you know, farming, like at least virtual farming, like I really know anything about real farming, is exactly that. It's saying, just like real life, like anything else in real life, you make the best decisions you can with the information that you have on hand at the time, and there you go. And you know, you can look back on some of your decisions and say, well, you know, that wasn't maybe the best decision to make, but it was the best decision I could make at the time, given all the information that I had. And that's enough of the Gray Gamers waxing philosophical. It's probably not going to be the last time I wax philosophical, but we'll call it that. Okay, I think that tree is definitely good over there, so we'll try to take out this one. I'm trying to decide, I probably should fall it back towards that way. What do you think? In other words, have it fall towards the tractor there. Let's try that. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know if it'll even work, but right now, did we hit the tractor? No. I would say that's mad skills, but I think it was more pure luck. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you think, guys, in terms of on-screen or off-screen type stuff going on. This is gonna get me 51% right now. Is that as low as it goes? Really? This is not lower down. Okay. I was gonna say that seems kind of high. All right, that gets me to 81%. I don't like this. Not one bit. But I'm gonna do it anyway if I can get a on the back further up here. There we go. All right. Well, looks like we've made our first impact. Well, actually, we've made a few other impacts on it, but am I going the right way? And I'm trying to see what. You know what? I'm gonna wait until I come back. I'm gonna figure that out. Like I said, we'll just dodge around these stumps as much as we can for now. Yeah, we should be finishing up with the. Let me check on him actually. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Unhire him. Okay, we're actually done at this point. So I'm going to fold this up. Fold it up to the cedar. Fold up the cedar. Let's go take this back down, and we'll hook up, get the fertilizer, and we'll take a quick check on our time. Okay, we're doing pretty good. So the reason that you guys, whenever I check my time and you don't hear the motor sounds, is that I've gone off screen. I've opened up, I've opened up another window in the background, and that's where my timer is. Yes, I'm using the timer on my computer and not a physical one, which I should get, but I haven't done yet. I had one back in when I was doing the 2013 episodes, but after using it for the full year, or almost the full year, it died on me, and I just haven't replaced it yet. So in other words, that one didn't even last 365 episodes, but I did get it from the dollar store, so what can you expect? Alright, let's get these zip fertilization going. Alright, Phoenixon. Go ahead, buddy. And so we got the fertilization going on. We've got the trees going on over there. We got the trees going on over here. We got the trees going on over here. And we'll take this down and sell it and make our way back up. And I hope everybody had a great weekend. And I did not have a great weekend. And I'll explain that to you here in just a minute. Okay, car. Alright, you're gonna... Okay, go ahead. Okay, really? Okay, so what happened? Well, I told you last Friday that my Steam account got hacked, and I went through the process of deleting it and reinstalling it and all that. Well, it turns out that it's worse than I thought. I thought it was just, wow, you dodged a bullet because you didn't lose your saved farm sim game, and you would have had to start the series all over, etc., etc. My son came to me and said, Dad, what's going on with your bank account? Because he's on my account also. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, you don't have enough money in there to cover the rent, and the rent has come out. And I'm like, that's not possible. And he said, well, take a look. And my Steam account got hacked to the tune of $278. somebody, the person who sent me that mail on Steam somehow had worked it out so that all they had to do was all I had to do was click on it, and that was enough to give them the information that they needed, which is scary. But they got me for the tune of $278. So of course I contacted the bank right away, and I said, fraud, file a fraud thing, and I moved money from my savings over to my checking to cover the rent that hadn't come out yet. I contacted Steam. I contacted PayPal. Made changes to passwords and settings and did all that stuff. And then on Saturday, I got notice through my online banking that my rent check had bounced because it had tried to be put through the day before I caught all this, and the day before I transferred the money into my savings. So it gets transferred. It gets returned, and of course the bank puts a $36 return check fee on me. And not only that, but the check gets returned to my the leasing office of my apartment complex. And so I called them up to tell them what's going on, and they're like, well, you need to pay your rent with a money order, and you also have a $75 return check fee that you have to pay. So not only did they get me for $278, but they cost me $75 in fees to my apartment and $36 in additional fees to my bank. Now the bank says that if it can be proven as fraud, truly be proven as fraud, then they will return the overdraft fee, the $36 to me. But I'm out the $75 to the apartment complex. So just take this as a public service announcement, folks. Change your settings on Steam, set them to private, whatever you got to do, and be very, very, very careful. Because number one, I didn't open anything. I just clicked on it to delete it. And not only that, but my PayPal account is not automatically set up to work with Steam. In other words, I have it set so you have to physically log in to PayPal every time, and PayPal has a unique password that I only use for PayPal, and they were still able to hack it. Now, say all that to say, Valve, Steam, sent me a notice saying, hey, we've locked your account. They've locked it so that I can't purchase things on Steam, I can't trade on Steam, I can't do anything like that. And they said because it looks like fraudulent activity, they put the money back through. The money came back through PayPal. I got a notice from PayPal, and I had disabled my debit card at the bank a couple of days before, as soon as I found out about it. And but they said that PayPal said that they would process the money back through on the card. I called the bank, and they said, yep, the money will go back through on the card, even though the card's blocked, because it's only being blocked for purchases. I didn't mean to go into a long, drawn-out story here, folks, but man alive, you feel like an idiot, but at the same time, I did everything that I could think of doing the right way, and yet they still got me. So, but the money has been returned, so the only thing now I'm waiting till later today to hear back from the bank to see if they're still going to honor that refunding of the $36. And like I said, I'm still out $75 for the bank. So fun times. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the videos and let me vent a little bit about the real life mobs that have raised their ugly heads and had to be slayed. Just be careful. Just be careful, folks. And we'll see you tomorrow.